Good evening and welcome to the Poetry of Justice show with Jackie Ray Phillips here on YikesRadio.com and AccelerateDradio.net. Here on the Poetry of Justice show, this is where social consciousness meets the arts. And what we do is we select topics that spark the interest and awareness in social diversity, ranging from arts, entertainment, and social justice at large, leaving our listeners thinking and saying,
YikesRadio.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, those are the sultry sounds of my mentor, and his name is Mr. Kevin Nash. Mr. Kevin Nash is the owner of this proprietorship here at Accelerated Radio, and I always like to give Mr. Kevin Nash a very special shout out, right? Because if it wasn't for his love for radio and his brainchild here on the Poetry of Justice show, it would be impossible for me to do what I so love to do here on Saturday nights, ladies and gentlemen. So I just wanted to go ahead and give him a very special shout out. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I like to give a very special shout out to who I call around these parts, my sister Lori G, the benefactor. Ladies and gentlemen, Lori G is not with us tonight. She is out of town. She's out of the country, and she's having herself a funky good time, and I miss her so much, and we wish she was here with us on the Poetry of Justice show. We're just going to give her a very special shout out and keep the ball rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Here tonight, we also want to give a very special shout out to G Baby's Catering LLC Incorporated, ladies and gentlemen, and he is most notably on Instagram, and you can find him, and that's GBABBIES LLC Incorporated. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Chef Mac. I want you to check him out when you get a chance, guys. Then I also like to give some very special shout out to the people in the studio that make Saturday nights amazingly exciting for me. I'd like to start that off with the amazing Rashid. How you doing tonight? Rashid is our engineer, and he keeps us on target, and he keeps everything rolling here, and so I always appreciate Rashid, so thank you so much for what you do. I'm going to give another very special shout out to the legendary Lord Rocker, who I call around these parts. He keeps us casted well and making sure that we stay in the groove here on the Poetry of Justice show. So I just wanted to give a very special shout out to him and tell him thank you for what he does for us and all of the contributions. Guys, I just wanted to let you know that it's been 6 years since I've been in radio, ladies and gentlemen. Can you guys believe that? Last Saturday was the 6th year of the Poetry of Justice show with Jackie Ray Phillips on Yikes Radio. I didn't start on Yikes Radio 6 years ago, but what I did do 6 years ago, I started at this little small radio station, and it was called Click, K-L-I-Q Radio, right? And so it was in the city of Lakewood where I first started, and so it was like behind the Lakewood Mall, and so I was over off of Clark Street. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but anyway, Clark. Anyway, it was a cool little place, kind of fun, but weird, all in the same. I had a good time there, and from there, you know, the show started. I didn't really know what I was going to do, what I was doing, why I was doing it. I just knew that the spirit had told me to do it. So I was working on the show, and I just thought I wanted to share that with everybody. Last week we were off, so we took a couple of weeks away just to rejuvenate and kind of just get things restarted again. So I just wanted to put that out there because I am excited about it. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing good.
You're doing good? So guys, I'm going to be moving and grooving tonight. We've got an easy night, guys. It's relax, and we're just going to unwind and just have a good time and think positive thoughts and positive energy. And we're going to get into some games and talk a little bit about relationships, you know what I'm saying? And just kind of have some fun with it. I got Anthony, we got Nico, we got this beautiful queen, Dalmy, in the house tonight. Dalmy. I like that. Dal, D-A-L-me. Dalmy. That's beautiful. And we have the legendary Lord Rockers in the house tonight. Lord Rocker, there's some more headphones if you need one. There are more here tonight. So, Anthony, how are you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing fun. I'm good.
Good, you're good. So what thank you so much. Anthony, tell us a little bit about yourself and your handles and how people can get in touch with you.
Well, first of all, I do content of my own. I do MMA. I do a lot of Instagram videos revolving around mixed martial arts and self-defense and stuff like that. Okay. You can also follow me at Noble Ninja 89.
Noble Ninja 89. Yes. Can you go into detail for us on that? I'm just doing a little bit of work over here, but just can you go into a little bit more detail of that, please?
Okay, well, as far as the MMA aspect, I've been competing over 10 years MMA. Mm-hmm. I'll be 33 in October. So I started, I was like 23 or younger.
Okay.
I do train people. I've been to competitions. I've had a few. I got like 2 or 3 belts under my belt. As far as the skits go, I do a lot of skits revolving around mixed martial arts, and I like to incorporate a lot of my training inside the video. So it involves a lot of fight choreography.
Wow. Yeah. And how did you start your passion with that line of work?
Well, I got into it because I started watching YouTube. I seen a lot of creators that can make videos with just an iPhone. So
really?
Yeah.
And so you thought, what did you think? Like, this is BS? Or what did you?
No, I'm like, this is pretty good. I'm an old school type of dude, so I'm like, you know, this is an opportunity for me to get out there and actually put myself out there. I did do a lot of, I tried to do SAG and a lot of different casting agencies, and to no avail. So being able to do these things on an iPhone is pretty easy.
Right.
It's essential for me.
Awesome. Thank you so much. But I know you're going to come back at a later time.
Yes, ma'am.
And talk to us in more detail about the business aspect. And we can do that with the sharpening iron. So we'll get a panel of individuals that will talk about those type of business ventures. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
Awesome sauce. Nico, how are you doing tonight, King?
Yeah, I'm doing amazing. How you doing?
I'm doing really good. Thank you so much for asking. I'm so glad you decided to come to the show tonight.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Appreciate you for having me.
We appreciate it. How were you? You doing good?
Yeah,
what was your Saturday like today? What did you do?
My Saturday? I went to the barber shop and got my hair cut.
That's
and then
right.
I worked out at the gym. And then I came all the way from Lake Elsinore.
Oh, my God. God bless you. Thank you so much. We're going to have a good time.
Well,
thank
sure.
you. Thank you.
I'm excited.
So much. Me too. We're excited.
Yeah.
And this lovely queen, because I refuse to botch it, but I got it. But I want you to introduce yourself and let everybody know about your beautiful self.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
My name is Dalmi. I'm from here. I'm an Afro-Latina, so I'm actually Cuban, Salvadorian, and Jamaican.
Okay.
A little about me. I do also have a YouTube. It's fresh, but it's called Time with Dalmi Pine.
Okay. Can you tell us more about the concept? Time, T-I-M-E.
Time with Dalmi Pine.
Spell your name for me, please.
D-E-L-M-I. Dalmi.
P-I-N-E?
Awesome.
Awesome. Now, so let us know about that. What is that about?
So for me, like one of my first videos that I dropped, it was growing up Afro-Latina, just because when I was growing up, it was a little different for me. I had to relate to 2 different cultures, right? I know Spanish perfectly well. It's my first language. So I think growing up, people weren't really used to that. I think now it's much more like, oh, okay, like that's common. And Afro-Latina, the term, is actually out now. But for my content, it's just like something that's relatable for everybody. So I just like to talk about different, what if it's like dealing with negative emotions, or you know, like paying attention to negative, you know, signs, and just promote like overall growth. I would say it's the concept to it.
Oh, okay. Afro-Latina. Can you go into detail?
So Afro-Latina is like your Afro, so African,
Okay.
right? And then Latina, which is when you're Hispanic, you talk Spanish. So the term Afro-Latina is just a combination of that culture.
Okay.
In one.
Oh, how exciting. And when did you become, how little do you remember? Was it just ingrained in you in terms of the passion of your 2 cultures colliding in terms of in your family life, or was it just over time, or just wondering?
Like growing up, for sure, because my mom, she is Latina, so she's not my same skin tone. So a lot of the times, even when we went to the grocery stores, people would be like, that's not your daughter. You know, so it was early on that I started to become passionate, like, oh wow, just because, you know, I'm like brown and I talk Spanish, it's kind of like this, like, they won't assume that my mom is my mom.
Got it.
Know? So that's kind of, it started kind of young, where I was like so passionate to educating my friends and kind of getting them to understand, like, you know, even the Cuban culture, which is like, well, there's Cubans out there. You know?
Yeah, exactly. And educating us too. So it's absolutely exciting. Okay, we've got everything going on, guys. We're just having a good time tonight. Rashid, what about you? What you up to this? How you been?
I am literally just.
Oh, can't hear you too good.
Hold on. Okay, there we go. Just had to make sure my mic was actually situated. Yeah, back in my, I've just been good. I've been chilling for like the entire day. Literally, basically had the morning off, so I just took some time. Those are my keys.
Your keys. These Rashid?
Yes.
Your glass is beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
There you go.
Yep, there we go. So yes, I've literally just been out and about had some breakfast and just been chilling for like the entire day. And literally for the entire week, just trying to not think about a lot of the madness that's going on around me.
Right.
Yeah. So, oh my God, let's talk about all that. You guys want to talk about somebody? Yeah, just want to have fun stuff. We don't want to. I don't know. It's up to you guys. What do you guys do? We have a funky good time tonight. I think Lord Rocker said we got some more people that we're waiting for, but we ain't gonna worry about that. I got this game, you guys. I haven't played it in like eons. Scruples. Have you guys heard of this game before? Scruples.
Nah, I never heard of
I
that.
know, right? Scruples. Woo. 3 or more players. Okay, so what is the object of this game here? And it said is to be the first player to get rid of all the dilemma cards in your hand by anticipating how your opponents will react to the specific dilemmas. Let's see. I see. I'm going to choose a card and a player, look over all the dilemma cards. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to just put a couple of these in the pot. I've got one for you, dummy. Thank you. Yep, and we're going to just... no, that doesn't sound too good. I feel like I want to go in here on the low. Okay. For you, King. And then... could you pass that to King Anthony, please, Rashi?
Thank you.
And then...
Thank you.
Rashi, do you want one? I'm gonna get one for Rocka, too, like on the low. Okay, so... where's Rocka? We'll put him over there. Alright, Dummy Queen, you are the queen tonight in the house. So, let's go with your card first.
Okay. So do I just read it out loud?
Yes, please. And then we're gonna like all kind of like respond to it and get some fun going on.
As a special treat, you want to take your 12-year-old to an award-winning movie. It has some nudity in it, but the reviewers say it's fun for all ages. Do you take your child to the movie?
What? I haven't seen a reaction from Anthony. What are you thinking, sir?
That's that's deep.
What you thinking? What would you do? I know, right?
Right. Can I pass really?
You want to pass really quick? No way. Okay. Nico, what's happening?
What's up? How you doing?
Hey, good and you handsome. You want us to reread that, or what are you thinking?
Yes, can you reread that one more
Yes,
time?
let's do it. Let's do it.
As a special treat, you want to take your 12-year-old to an award-winning movie. It has some nudity in it, but the reviewers say it's fun for all ages. Do you take your child to the movie?
Do I take my child to the movie? That's a great question. I'm gonna have to have him put his hands over his eyes or something. You know what I'm saying?
I know, huh? Would you, Rashi? Would you take it, baby?
No.
No, and then especially nowadays, huh?
Nah, Faggot Mama. I'm not Faggot Mama because like it's gonna basically give me PTSD of the whole Cuties on Netflix, and like we all know what happened with Cuties on Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just went through some stuff like that. That's why I was
What?
like, you know what? I
You just go pass on it, huh?
nobody in their right mind would. You know,
Right.
no offense to anybody that wouldn't, but I mean that's not a place for a child.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Like I'm not gonna put my child in like no situation like that. Like even while I'm there, I'm not gonna put them in that position until they are ready to actually comprehend
Right.
what is actually happening around them. And then it's like, again, children, they are like a mama.
Like sponges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. That's the thing.
Yeah, like a mama. They just like to absorb things, and just like something like that, they can easily absorb that, and then pass that on with their friends. And
Right.
now I'm at the parent-teacher conference meeting with teachers and parents asking me, "What the hell did you did you let your baby see?" I'm like, they said it was a movie for everybody.
Right.
The next
Right.
thing you know, titties were in my face.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my god. Anyway, guys, I don't know. But I think we got a consensus here. I don't know, guys. What are you thinking? Okay, we don't even have that. That's so old, outdated. I don't even like that one. We talked about something. Okay. You ready to do yours, Nico?
Yeah, you want me to read it?
Yep.
Okay. A neighbor in the next apartment is away for the weekend. His Sunday newspaper is still outside his front door. Your newspaper was not delivered today. Do you take your neighbor's paper?
Wait, you wanna? Can you repeat that?
Read that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Neighbors away on the weekend. Pachamama, he's gone for the weekend. Point period blank.
Right.
And so his paper, his Sunday paper is here, but he's not here.
Right.
Meanwhile, your Sunday paper is not here. So do you take his Sunday paper?
Oh, I see. I'll just leave it. Honestly, I don't want.
You just leave it there, be like,
Yeah, it's okay. I guess I'm not
Boy,
meant to read the paper today.
Nico, what do you think you would do?
To be honest with y'all, I don't even read the newspaper anyway, so I mean.
You'll be like, let it do.
Yeah, I'm just leaving right there, you know what I'm saying?
What about you, Anthony?
I'm leaving that paper. I'm not-
Yes, ain't even
Yeah, that's
worth
what's
all
up. That's a
that.
smart
Yeah,
decision.
yeah. Especially nowadays with the ring and all this other stuff, you know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
It ain't even
right.
worth all that.
And like literally, the only thing in newspapers I've read in a long time has always been the sports section. So it's like, you know, it's either the sports or the business / like funny pages.
Right, right.
And it's
I
like,
see.
other than that, like when I'm not reading newspaper. Like literally, like any information I can find online. Hello, Google.
Google me.
I even almost forgot that newspapers still exist.
Right,
because
right.
Everything's just so online.
Electronic and
Yeah,
everything, huh?
electronic.
I guess this
Right,
game is
and
just
like-
It just became
and
like
like
an
that's-
afterthought.
Right, and like that's why these like newspaper companies have not only done the paper for those, you know, that are traditionalists, but they also have their actual articles and stuff online as well,
Right.
so that people can actually still read the actual news articles that they want to read still online. They've done a hybrid.
a hybrid. Wow. Oh my goodness. Hey, Lord Rocco. How you doing? You doing good? You working? Anthony, what you want to do? You got your card?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's
Yes,
talk
ma'am.
about it.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So my card says, your brother is a real playboy. He's setting up a young woman whom you know casually for a big disappointment. She asks you if your brother loves her. Do you tell her the truth?
Get her out of there. It is a get out situation. Get her out of that. Do not let it be like the black man with the white family. Get out now.
I'm gonna be real, you know, like I you know, they have a bro code, pillow talking and stuff like that. But if I happen to know her casually, I'm gonna save her. I'm gonna help. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell her the truth. And this is something that I go through with my friends a lot. You know, so I'm gonna definitely tell her the truth. It spares her of having to be the statistical woman that's kind of like, oh, you know, niggas are the same or all brothers are the same,
Right,
etc. So if I can be that ear and that advice to put that, you know, in her ear, I'll definitely do that at my friend's expense.
Right? What do you think? What y'all thinking? What you thinking, Rashid?
I already said my piece.
You already did. You already said your piece.
I said get out.
You did. I'm sorry. I was doing social media. What do you think, Queen? What are your thoughts?
I honestly
apologize.
barely even heard the question.
I know.
Every time I have to hear it for the second time, I'm so
No,
sorry.
it's
Okay,
totally
that's-
fine.
So basically, it's saying your brother is a real playboy. He's setting up a young woman who you know casually for a big disappointment.
Sorry, y'all. That's the Instagram people.
My phone ringing. Sorry about that.
So she asks you if your brother loves her. Do you tell her the truth? Basically, she's asking for an example. Say that you and him were dating, and I knew he was a player, and you were asking me like, does he really, you know, love me? Is he really, you know, down for me? And I'm like, should I tell you the truth or not? What would you do in that situation? I would tell the truth. I would tell you.
I will tell you the truth, and if you still go with it, I will like, hey, that's on you.
Hey,
I kind of think it's just none of his business if
Right,
he say
yeah.
something. I kind of think he'll just be like, you should probably find out for yourself.
Right, right.
If anything, I wouldn't release like, oh,
You just kind of try to.
I'm like, hey, I don't know how he really feels. Actually, go talk to him about it.
That's
Yeah.
the best way, right? Going straight to the source.
Go back to the source.
What you thinking, Anthony?
gaining that experience, I mean, I would let her know, and if she, like he said, if she chooses to continue with him, that will be, you know, at her own.
Risk.
But I at least because I know her casually, that's why I said something. If I didn't know her casually, it wouldn't be.
You'd just
yeah,
leave
wouldn't
it
my
be.
business, yeah.
Makes
That's
sense.
nice.
I know, right? Rashid, you got your card ready?
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay. Your teenager and his close friend are competing for a major sports scholarship. You discover that the friend is ineligible because of a minor technicality. Do you make your findings known to the scholarship committee?
I know. Everybody's Algeria's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. We got Morocco in the house tonight. Good phone.
This
All
is
right.
where people's integrity comes into place, right?
Right? Scruples, do we have any? I don't know. All right, Anthony, take a stab.
I'm gonna have to do the right thing. That's just me. I mean, that's my ninja way.
Haha, Naruto.
Only way, right? Right. There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the right thing too. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Spike Lee do the right thing. Lil Rock over here in the cut. What about you, Queen? What you feeling like?
I guess like as long as I'm not losing a job for being, honest, it's gonna cost me something,
I know.
Like, am I gonna go to jail?
It's a scholarship.
Like, what are the risks? Like, what's
Right,
going
like, what's
on
the
here?
risk?
Right,
Like,
right.
I would want to know the risk first.
You gonna do a little deeper. What about you, Lil Rocker?
I'm with everybody. I definitely got to do the right thing for sure.
Do the right thing.
Yeah, for sure.
You're gonna be on your own. Let me see. Let me get me a scruple. Let's see, guys. We got the gram. We got Facebook.
I love this game, by the way.
You like it? Okay.
Yeah, I like this.
It's 85 years old. Like, it's
Really?
No, this is.
Yeah, this is my first time actually hearing about this game too. For real.
Oh, God. I hope you guys like it. We're going to have a good time. I told you, Lil Rocket, we're going to have fun. Because, like I told you, even the questions alone. Oh, cheers. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. All right, sorry about that, guys. You're in love with someone who wants to have children. You definitely do not want a child, Lil Rocket. You just don't. Do you risk the relationship by saying something? You're in love.
Yes.
And you know that that person wants children. But you just not feeling it. You don't want no kids. So do you risk that relationship? Do you just tell them?
Who you want to answer first?
I know. I'm going to, Lil Rocker, you've been skating from it. You've been ducking and dodging us. Let's get you some time.
Well, with me, of course, I'm gonna, to be honest and say I don't want the child because I won't only just be, hurting my spouse, but I'll be hurting my child, because the child will come into a world that's not full of love. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't do the child like that. He doesn't deserve that. So you just got to be honest about a situation like that.
Okay. But do you think okay, I'm just wondering. I'm gonna go deeper though. We're gonna go deeper in a little bit. What about you, Anthony? Do you think you want to? Do you tell her? What do you say to?
I would tell her. It's always a way of conveying my side of the story without diminishing how she may feel about the situation. I feel like anything can be worked out with the proper wording.
Well, do you think that maybe later on you would consider having
Definitely
kids?
Yeah, according to the game, yes.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
Because I'm thinking maybe you just want to hold off on that conversation. You know what I mean? Just act like nothing, Lil Rocky. Just act like nothing. Just.
Right.
Yeah. You
But if they nail your ass to the wall, you got to be like, nah, I'm good. But if you can skate and duck and dodge a little bit, I'm like, yeah. That's me. I ain't got no scruples, apparently.
Just hold them off, huh?
I have no scruples. What about you, Nico?
Honestly, I would tell her nah, I'm not ready to have kids right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm focused on my money, my paper, my career. My acting, modeling, and everything. I don't need no kids to hold me back right now because I'm focused and determined. Yeah. And plus, it actually happened to me in real life too. So I understood that question.
You never know. See,
Yeah.
look at that deja vu.
Yeah.
Who can do who? What?
Yeah,
Did you guys break up?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I had to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She wanted to have a baby with me. You know what I'm saying? I had to tell her, and then she used to get mad because I'll tell her hey bro, I don't want no baby right now. You feel me? Because I'm trying to become a future movie star. Yeah, there's a lot that comes with having a kid. Besides, gender reveal, baby shower, all these pictures on Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
you never know what goes on
part.
behind closed doors. That's what I'm trying to tell her. You know what I mean?
That's true.
That people do stuff just to say, oh yeah, I got a kid. Oh, I'm taking
right.
just for the
social notoriety. Yeah.
That's so true. That's so true. Queen, what are your thoughts?
I think, well, because obviously having a kid is a really big deal. So if it means something to the person, I'll definitely say, like, yeah, you have to say that up front.
You do.
Like, I don't want to have kids. Yeah.
But what if he's just super fine now? He's just fine as all get out. Everything you feel you wanted in a mate,
Just
he
like
is
heaven
it.
sent, like
Yeah, all of
heaven
it. Just much
I guess
screamed
maybe
it.
like could give it a 2 years, you know.
Right.
Change my mind, maybe.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was
That sounds toxic.
That sounds toxic.
That sounds
That's
sounds
because I
real
have
toxic.
no
I don't know what
scruples.
you talking about.
Clearly, I have no scruples, people. I guess it's coming out. No, I don't have any scruples.
You want to have a
What
kid?
if
That's
you change your mind?
You might change your mind.
That's
After
like-
you fall in
Yeah.
love or something.
You know what I mean?
But you didn't say that before she said that he's really cute. You know what I'm saying? You can't
Yeah,
bank
yeah,
on
yeah.
how somebody look because you know they grow up. You know everybody gets old. Or,
Yeah.
they
Right.
have normal features.
But like,
No, I'm
you
saying
know,
heaven sent, like.
yeah, he everything. It maybe even just looks. It's not about look. It's in
It's
here.
not-
Oh yeah,
exactly.
yeah, like
Because
inside
what's in
and
here is
outside.
what's gonna exhibit.
manifest, yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what's in
That's
here is
good.
what matters in terms of
Right.
love,
Right.
right?
100%.
It's like in here. So that's why I'm saying that love here. I'm going to the
Right.
extras. That love could grow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's love. But I get it. That's just me being toxic. I get it. Me and my scruples.
I wasn't saying that you were
I ain't got
toxic.
no
Yeah, no,
scruples.
we ain't saying that. You a very
If
nice
anything,
person.
I'm being very.
No, for real.
If anything, I'm being a hypocrite. I have 2 kids of my own. At that time, I wasn't ready, but I had them. You know, I still have them. So.
No, like the famous, that. Was
They're
it
still
the
there.
real host?
Yeah,
Her
for some
name-
reason that happens. I'm sorry.
Her name is Janae May, the one that married Jeezy.
Yes,
She
yes.
didn't want kids at first.
See?
And then look at her now. She has a whole baby.
Exactly. See, that's my case in point. That's
Yeah,
all.
Like-
waiting for the right time.
Right.
Yeah, I wasn't calling you toxic.
No, I
please, don't kill me.
just
Yeah.
no. It makes it for all good. I love it, Anthony. It's all good. Lil Rocket, did you want to take a stab?
One of these, yes, for sure. There was one up here. I don't know.
I had put it over there, but I don't know. You ain't got to do it. You can
was
just
it
get.
this, nobody did this one yet?
No.
Okay. Let's see. It reads, your parents had been married for 26 years. Before your mother's untimely death, barely 1 month after her death, your father begins to date again. Do you express opposition? Okay, how long did he wait?
20. Okay, but how long they were married?
Barely 1 month.
After that, she died.
Okay, so she been
Dang,
going a
I ain't
month.
gonna lie, but barely.
But do
1
you
month?
think on the low
That sound
low?
like
Yeah,
he was
that's-
He was already cheating.
He was already planning that, you know what I'm saying?
Was she murdered?
Right.
There's a card. Was she
No,
murdered?
it just said before her untimely death. So
Sounds like
Untimely
she was
death.
murdered.
You see what
Sounds
I'm
like she
talking
was
about
murdered.
right there?
Sounds
That's
like
what I'm
a plot.
talking about. Here. Untimely death. Say that. Okay,
and
untimely
he
death.
said barely 1 month after.
And
her
then this
death.
fool
Yeah.
only gonna wait a month. Was there any
It wasn't
insurance
even a month. It
involved?
was barely a month. So 20 days.
I know. See what I'm saying?
A couple questions.
Huh?
Do you express opposition? Oh man, I would just because
Come
it said barely a
on.
month. Had it been like
And untimely death.
Untimely.
yeah,
Yeah, that sounds
A
suspicious.
trip,
I don't
slip,
know
and
about
fall. You know what I'm saying?
It was just an unexpected.
She couldn't get up, y'all. She
Yeah.
fell and couldn't get up. And then this fool, not even 20 days later, he just done bounced on with some new booties, huh? He just moving on with the. Sound a little sketch.
Sound like a little plot.
What you think, Rashid?
Oh boy. That's.
Can I get another one?
Okay, there we go.
Of course.
I mean, that's definitely just a straight up dangerous situation to be in.
It's dangerous.
For the mere fact is like, bro, like that wound is still fresh, and you out here trying to kick rocks with someone else.
See what I'm saying?
I'm just like, I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, I don't know what's going through your
would be
mental,
interesting.
dog. But right now, I gotta put my foot down, dog. Like,
I think there's some shade here. What, Rashid?
Yeah.
What's wrong, Lorraine?
Like
I told you we got
Oh,
fun.
yeah. Oh,
There you go.
was this? Oh, you got rented already? Okay.
Oh no, these are like new cards.
Oh,
These are all new, yeah.
These cards, man.
Yeah, these new cards.
Okay.
I'm passing them
I'm
around.
convinced y'all been following me because these cards are pretty accurate.
What you gave me was old cards?
Anthony.
Wait, say it again.
What you gave me was old cards? Or new
Tell
I
me
gave you
you
some
used
new
to-
cards.
Oh, this new cards.
Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah, that's why I got.
You're too familiar.
Yeah, it got, yeah, you know it's new because it got purple around it. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so who got the next one?
You wanna start,
I
Queen?
can go, yeah. While visiting your hometown, you casually meet your old high school sweetheart. You have lunch together. Do you tell your spouse?
Oh God, no. Okay, now hold on. It depends. How good did he look at the lunch? Was he like a dirtbag? Did he look bust down to the ground?
Wow.
Or did he come in there like new money? You know what
Okay,
I
can you
mean?
read it one more time for me?
Yeah.
While visiting your hometown, you casually meet your old high school sweetheart. You have lunch together. Do you tell your spouse?
Again,
No.
there
No,
are
no,
rules.
You ain't gonna tell her?
no, absolutely not.
You don't tell her?
No.
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
No, listen.
Look it.
Okay,
You-
I don't think you should have had. You know what I'm saying? Lunch with the spouse. But
Right.
now we're talking. You already didn't had it. You already didn't had it. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
but it was like you was that hot dog on a stick. He just happened to walk up in one of the hot dog on a
Right.
stick
Then casually.
as well. And it was just like, oh, and you just sit at the Carson Mall at the pavilion, and then you just
Ugh.
happen to sit down, and then he just happened to sit down next to you. It's not like nothing like that. And then next thing you know, he in your DMs. But it just happens sometimes.
Oh man, no.
Wait.
I don't know.
Hold on. Okay.
Hold on. So you're telling me that this was a past relationship that has happened, and y'all just happened to meet up
Again.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, as long as there were no funny business that happened at the family reunion. whatever.
That's my thinking. That's what
How
I'm
do you know
thinking.
that, though?
Right.
I wasn't there for you to.
Well, that's why the question is, do you tell your spouse? Personally, I think that you should.
Yeah.
Just,
I mean,
just
like,
get it out
it's-
the way.
it all
If it ain't nothing
I would
going
just
on,
say that.
Yeah.
if it ain't nothing going on,
What's
why
the
not?
point? Yeah,
why
yeah.
not express that? Like, hey, you know,
if
this
you have
happened.
nothing to hide,
Right.
you should have no problem telling your spouse. That's like, yeah, like,
That
well,
part.
Yeah, Anthony, I actually want
I-
to add on to that. Yeah, 'cause
I
it actually
ran
depends on like, the
into
spouse, you know what
my
I'm saying?
spouse
Yeah.
back in mama at Starbucks. We had a cup of coffee. we
One thing led to another.
We caught up. We didn't do nothing.
Yeah, we got drunk on some coffee. You know,
Right,
you know,
yeah,
some
exactly.
macchiato.
Next thing I know, we was
some
at the
special-
Mosey
No.
Wosey.
I had some special macchiato. You know,
That's it.
That response is definitely based on the nature of your relationship. If you know your girl's insecure or you know she gonna
Yeah,
fuck,
that's a terrible thing.
don't do that. You already
even
know what's
tell her.
coming with it.
Yeah,
Don't
so
even
it's
tell
like,
her.
don't-
Yeah.
no,
Unless
don't.
she catch you slipping, then you just let that shit ride.
man.
To me,
Yeah, that
less
was-
is more.
right.
Yeah, you got
Right,
to make
less
sure
is
that you
more.
guys are
I mean, like-
solidified in your relationship. Make sure that trust and everything is solidified. If you are going to do that, like you
Yeah.
said, why even go out in the first place and do that? You know, or you could have
You already know,
notified
yeah.
your spouse and let them know.
Yeah, because you already know she ain't feeling for that. She was like,
I mean, just put yourself in her position.
Right.
These are just things. These are avoidable situations.
no,
These are
right.
you can avoid
Right.
domestic
That's a
violence
no.
and all of that.
That's a no-no.
What's the next one?
you can avoid domestic
You can
violence.
avoid all of that.
Nico, you got
That's
the
a
next
no-no.
one?
Say it again.
You got the next one, right?
Oh yeah, I'm finna read it. A neighbor's dog roams free and uses your front lawn as a public bathroom. You ask your neighbor to obey the town's leash law, but he continues to ignore it. Do you call the dog warden and formally complain about the dog?
Yes.
For sure.
And just act like nothing because he's probably shitting on somebody else's grass too. So it
Yeah,
ain't
he
even
ain't
you.
gonna shit on my grass. Fuck that.
You see what I'm
Hell
saying?
no.
You see what I'm
You gonna
saying?
be
So then
fucked
you
up.
just
You
call
gonna
the little
shit.
doggy wagon
I'll make
people
you
and
pick
just
that
lock his
motherfucker
ass
up.
up.
You ain't gonna shit on my grass, bro.
Exactly.
I'm sorry about that.
It's out of here.
Nah,
That's
like,
cold. We going down for that, y'all. Watch all the little
Oh, everything.
the TV, the animal shelter people gonna call us. Look right.
Nah,
Yeah,
fuck
fuck that.
about one. Fuck about if this is a continuous pattern, I told you about this. I told your ass about your dog.
Off
It's
that
on my
property.
lawn. I told you like 5 times.
Yes.
I ain't telling you no more. That dog is about to
Got to go.
euthanize. I already told you.
You and the dog.
I'm not repeating myself
I
again.
knew.
I'm not repeating myself again. No. No.
That's so crazy.
I'm not playing the games.
So I take it you're gonna take action.
Yes.
What would you do, Queen?
Yeah, I would go formal as well at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
It's just a
It's
boost
like
up.
overboard, right.
Yeah, it's just too much. Get it
Because
together.
he's gonna keep doing it.
Yeah. At this
Right.
point.
Anthony.
Learn the hard way, the formal way.
Right.
Because you know some people shoot dogs and stuff. Like,
See?
yeah.
Another unavoidable domestic violence
But if you're
situation.
gonna do that, just take the shit from your lawn and throw it on his lawn. That's what I would do.
Imagine how many times
Yeah,
you
do that
be
shit like
doing
a,
How many times do you be doing
but
that?
do that shit like a hot potato or something. Like here your shit back.
You
there you go.
get closer to his door. You get closer and closer to his door each time.
Hot potato face down.
That is so crazy.
What's the next one?
I got one. From your living room window, you see two members of a particular religious sect walking towards your door. The group is dedicated to making converts. Do you pretend you are home or no? Me personally, I mean, I'm gonna just keep it real and just let them know I ain't interested. I don't like being ignored. I have abandonment issues. I'm gonna let them know.
Okay.
You know, they may feel some type of way, and that may complicate, you know, their job and stuff like that. I think like that, so
Right.
I would tell them.
I mean, they said from the window, so the question may be,
Did they see you already at the window?
Yeah. If they seen me already, then yeah, I'm gonna be like, you know what? If they ain't seen me, then don't waste your time. You know, waste your time.
So sorry, y'all got me busted out there.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't know. There's something wrong with us, Lord Rock. I think we need to check our scruple meter. Our scruple meter. What you got to do, Queen? What you thinking?
What was the question?
Well, basically, say Jehovah's Witness or some religious group was walking towards your window, and you knew they was gonna ask you like, "Yo, we got these pamphlets. Would you, if you seen them but they didn't see you, would you pretend you're not home or would you answer the door?"
Well, at some point in my life, I actually did answer the door and actually met with him every week. But then after I did that, yeah, I wouldn't answer the door. No. Just because I've done it already.
Right, been there, done that. And then it became a little bit of a nuisance.
It's just become much. Because
See?
they want you to be part of the religion. So
Okay.
that's the ultimate goal. So just because of that, I'll be like, no, that's not my interest.
Got
That
it.
religion is not my interest.
Nico, what you gonna do?
Okay, yeah, just like my mom said, and shout out to Tanya Gunn, by the way. Yeah, she basically told me don't open up that motherfucking door for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, I keep my black ass up in
In
my
the
room.
house,
You know what I'm saying? If somebody ring the doorbell, knock, you better fucking set your ass right there. If they ain't call or left no message, then it's a stranger. You know what I'm
Right?
saying? Yeah.
Easy. I get it.
I respect.
Yeah, Rashid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just let it be known as one. I ain't dealing with it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't have to deal with it. So
Mean, Rashid.
I know, that dang.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell them kick rocks.
Rashid.
I'm telling them kick rocks. I'm not dealing with that.
You're not having it?
No,
Why not?
because I've already dealt with enough Jehovah's Witnesses
Rashid.
in my lifetime. I don't want to keep dealing with you. Like, well, if I already told you I'm not interested. Like, well, even if you show up at my window,
Oh my
I'm gonna turn your ass around.
You're showing out tonight.
I'm turning you around.
You're not having it?
I got like 2 cards.
Okay, get this just
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
go ahead.
Okay, this is a interesting card. Okay. Okay. So, your 9-year-old still wets the bed on occasion and is embarrassed by it. He's invited to a sleepover at a friend's house. Would you mention it to the friend's mother or father?
Oh man, he ain't going, man.
Oh man, hey, you read my mind, bro. I was like, hell no. Fuck that. And if you can't piss on the
You
toilet,
see,
nigga,
you
you ain't
can't
gonna hang out with
embarrass
a
your
friend.
child like that, man. You know what I'm saying? My son ain't going.
better, huh?
Got me fucked up.
That ain't happening.
I'm gonna mention it to him because, hey, if my son wanna get that experience, he gonna get roasted. Whatever the case may be, he gonna get that experience from pissing or not pissing. I gotta let them know, and it's up to the parents. Like, yo, we ain't got enough sheets for him. He can't go.
Right.
That's the only reason why.
Yeah. So you were willing to let your son get roasted? Like,
It's a part of experience.
growing.
He may not get experience. I mean, he may not get roasted. Anything can happen. But I'm gonna let him know that whole day gonna be our episode. Like, we gonna either help you learn how to we gonna potty train you, or you gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, just not go.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I definitely would want to train him as much as I possibly can before I just allow him to do that, you know.
I mean, if he 9 and he peeing, wouldn't that fall on my parenting?
Yeah, that's real.
I mean, that's true.
That's true.
So
Because 9, yeah.
Wow. What are you thinking, Nico?
Yeah, I wouldn't let that nigga go to anybody's house until he can learn how to piss in the toilet or shit in the toilet or something. You know what I'm saying? He ain't about to have me looking stupid in front of nobody. You know what I'm saying? I was like, fuck that. No, you better sit your ass in that toilet. You fucking take a piss in that.
we didn't get to that part of the parenting yet.
Hell no. Hey, you ain't gonna be shit. If he can't shit and piss in my own house, then he's not gonna go over there and piss on himself.
Damn.
What about you, Devin? What do you think?
Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe just keep him home, you know? Like, definitely learn probably. But then again, I kind of think about, like, some toddlers have sleepovers and they have, you know, some wet experiences. But I kind of just think that's a little embarrassing to go through that bullying, especially at that age.
At
So I would
age,
just,
I'm sorry.
yeah, get him potty trained. I mean,
Like
yeah,
for
potty trained, for sure, before he starts to sleep over and get that embarrassment, for sure.
That's real. Miss Jackie, you letting your child go?
Nah. I think no. No.
It's just
No.
weird.
It's
I
just-
didn't know that
Learn how
not
to
letting
piss
them
in
go
the
was an
toilet.
option. I just thought that it was just supposed to let the parents know. Or not, I think we too deep in these questions.
I know what. We had to make it. What'd you say?
I fucking ways. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm so sorry.
Oh
but
God, no.
No, you really, I mean, yeah.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
Your current lover asks you how many sex partners you've had in the past. Do you tell the truth?
In the past, what, year?
Man.
I told you we too
How far are we going?
I would.
Just
You
oh,
say the
really?
actual
Okay, wait a
number?
minute.
Yeah,
Can you
yeah.
do that
No.
again?
If I don't remember it accurately, I just give an estimate. You know what I'm saying? But like, no, I would tell my partner. Most women hide that because you know most men look down on women who have multiple partners. So of course, women always curve it. So yeah, I know why they do it.
Sometimes they're not always honest with that question anyway. They feel like that's a white lie. But I've learned to not say that. I would curve that in the most respectful way possible. Like I don't. It's best to not really talk about your past when you're getting to know somebody new because
Right. Let's let that stay back
Yeah,
there.
because you're gonna like run them away or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
On
saying?
the low key, huh?
Right.
Yeah. So I would.
You
I would
just start all new fresh because you can just start a
That's
whole
kind
new
of
life.
tough because
Right.
you know when you're not honest like that, then you could I don't know what you can run into situations and that person may fall for you, and
Right.
then you know then they find out you being dishonest, you may hurt them. So it's just best to be honest.
Because, like, what if
upfront.
it, like, works out
telling
later?
them. You could tell them, but it's like redirecting it or like I'm not ready to answer that right now. Type
Okay,
of thing. I
yeah,
don't want
oh,
you to
not so
feel-
fast,
Yeah,
gotcha.
I wouldn't.
Right.
I wouldn't lie. I
Yeah.
just wouldn't tell them that I'm ready to answer that question because if I tell you like 67, you might. Oh, so you got a lot of women, huh? Right off the back in the insecurity.
Yeah,
before this
yeah.
even started.
No, but that saves you though, because
Right.
you're dealing with someone who's insecure, who's tripping, and you're
That's
not.
true.
You know what?
That's
you don't want to
true.
deal with that.
Because it
Right.
shouldn't matter if you really feeling me. Yeah,
right,
you're about
exactly.
that.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I think you have to be honest about that. I
Yeah.
think sometimes, most of the time, men lie about it though.
You think men lie
I
about
think
that?
men.
Hell no.
Never heard of it.
You guys lie more than we do.
About that? No, I think women lie
You
more
think
about
Women
that.
lie
Yeah,
way more than that.
absolutely.
Check
I don't think
check
so. That's just
statistics.
horrible to
Yeah,
say.
because for men,
Check
that's
that
a
shit.
pride thing for men. Like, you know, I mean, yeah,
Like,
smash a
bag
bunch of chicks.
10,000.
Yeah,
On
so
everything.
Yeah,
That's
but
not-
the
so-
number. They're never really specific about the number, though. I think they lie.
I don't think
Kinda
most men.
ambiguous.
Like I've had. A
Yeah, that's
lot
because
of
most men don't keep count though after a certain amount of numbers.
Or they lose count.
Or they lose count. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes people
Yeah.
lose
Women will feel bad if
That's
they have
wild.
sex with 3 guys sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
and
Yeah.
3 simultaneously, or
No, not
Miss Jackie,
simultaneously.
Miss
Nah.
Jackie.
Whoa. Hey, what you trying to imply? Hold on. Hey, what you mean at the same time? What you like?
Whoa.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hey, no, I caught you slipping right there on your own show. I'm sorry about that. I had to-
Listen,
You
Since
said
we
3.
on that.
Hey, no, she said
Real
3
talk,
at the
since we
same
on
time.
that. Real talk, I asked the girl the other day, has she ever had a threesome? She was like, yeah. I was like, thank you for being honest.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah, I'm
I ask
right
those
on.
questions. I ask questions
Yeah.
like those
Yes, sir.
because
Yeah.
those are
Yeah,
essential
yeah.
questions.
essential?
Those are very
Essential.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Those are
absolutely.
essential.
I didn't understand why essential though.
See, the thing was so crazy. A lot of women have told me that we don't tell y'all because y'all don't ask. So a lot of men, you know, later on when they fall deep in love and then they find out, oh, your girl been with that guy, you like, oh, and she would just say, well, I mean, I would have told you had you asked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So as men, we got to learn how to ask questions. You know.
That's so
we
true.
do. I ask questions.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure we all, as men, got different experiences up here with different women and stuff like that. When I ask questions, I get like you ask so many questions type of thing, and I just want to be clear. I don't want to be confused. I don't want you to be confused. I want you to know what it is. I want to know what it is and where we going. And I'm very direct and thorough when it comes to something like that.
But what if the girl says, I've been with 100 guys?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
That's her bad.
Like, you know what I'm telling you?
Is that going to change the view?
No, you know what I would say? I'm like, damn, you got monkeypox, huh? Get the fuck out of here.
No, it changes only if it depends how much you digging this girl. Because if this girl does, you know, worship the ground you walk on and does certain things that other girls ain't ever done for you, you may want to stay with that girl.
I wish I would hook up with.
But I don't know. Most
with 100
girls
bodies,
have been
bro.
with 100 guys.
Nigga, that's essential. You know how long that is?
That's essential, right?
Motherfucker, that's essential.
Yeah, that's what, I'm not saying I would. I'm just saying like 100. Ooh, that's.
I got to pass.
What, Anthony? You cannot pass.
What do you mean?
I got to pass. So I would not care. Like, no, I'm saying I got to pass. Like,
Got
I
it.
pass.
Oh, I got to pass.
So, yeah, I wouldn't care about.
Yeah,
it.
most guys look at it like that, but I just think for when it comes to sex, it's just different with men and women because women have to submit during sex, meaning you have to you get penetrated. You know what I'm saying? You have to submit yourself. You get what I'm saying? So it's just different. So, and it's just like this whole spiritual aspect that comes with having that many sex partners with women.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They experience sex differently than we do.
Right, 100
so,
partners. That's like 100 soul ties.
Right,
You know,
exactly.
Hell yeah.
So she's probably a little confused.
That's a bipolar bitch right there.
That's what.
We said what?
I said that's a bipolar bitch right there. 100
man.
souls in there.
I don't want to talk about
Oh
my
my
experience.
gosh.
No.
Bipolar. I done seen tripolar, man.
Tripolar.
Yeah,
It just depends on where they're at right then and there.
Right.
I'm sorry.
No.
It just depends on where she's at or where they're at right then and there. That's
Right.
Because,
Yeah.
you know, like we're all redeemable in God's eyes, so why not?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
That's
right.
just how my mind is.
Yeah. See,
I didn't had some situations.
Yeah.
where I had to date somebody that had a bad rep, and I heard like people was telling me like, oh yeah, you know you dating and I'm like, yeah, she ain't showing me this side. And
Right.
when I seen that side,
Yeah.
of course I was younger. These are my experiences.
Yes.
I wouldn't do that now. if
Yes,
I
yes.
Dated a woman.
You saw
was
that
like,
side of her eventually?
Yeah, that's why we're not together and stuff like that. That was like 2011.
yeah.
So, you know,
Damn.
I agree with you though on that point because, like you said, the soul ties, that's a
Yes.
big deal. Some people have soul ties that they can't get rid of.
Right,
I dig
right.
you down. I may inherit all your stress and all your paranoia and stuff that you got going on in your life. So I agree.
Yeah, facts.
Does it jump back on you guys?
Absolutely. Especially we hitting it raw.
Holy moly. What?
Especially we hitting it raw. Yeah, it do. Yeah.
It's
I mean,
just
yeah, it's a soul
confusion.
tie. When you're like, I wonder why you ain't call me. That's a soul tie. Why you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Who this and that? That's soul ties. That's possession. That's things that's apparently narcissistic. You know what I'm saying? That guys can inherit. We can give soul ties to women too. I think for women we're incubus, and then for men they're succubuses. You know.
So how do you break it? How do you break a soul tie?
For sure, God, you gotta really have that relationship with Him. I'm not saying you gotta be a part of a religion, but you gotta establish your relationship with God and really, go to Him. You gotta be broken and heartbroken to really go to Him and it be effective to where you can really see these red flags on people. You can really see and smell it. Like this, yeah, she not for me. She look good, Candy look good, but it give you cavities eventually. So.
That's real.
That's so true. Wow.
What you want to ask me, Jackie?
I ain't got nothing to say. I'm just chilling. I guess I ain't got no scruples or rock. I don't know. What you think?
Man.
I just feel like flesh is powerful. We were all put on this earth to love, so I feel that it's naturally, like for women and men, to want to find a flesh. Flesh becomes anyone that's the opposite gender of you or whatever you find attractive.
Right.
So, I mean, obviously to the 100 game, I mean, that's big, it's deep. But if that's the honesty you're looking for,
right?
Then, hey, you gotta be ready for
100
that.
BC.
Absolutely. I wouldn't disrespect her because she told me 100. I wouldn't disrespect her.
Would you still date her though?
Yeah.
You think you'd still date her? Would you hit raw?
No. I wouldn't hit raw.
She had 100 dicks in her. What the fuck? What the hell? No.
No, I would not be 101. I would not be 101.
Damn. She broke. Yeah, I'm like, damn, a little bit. You broke a high score. Fuck out of here.
You had to use two condoms.
What
two
you mean?
condoms at the same time.
You gonna put some bleach on that.
I mean, you know, you can mess around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna. I ain't gonna be in. Honestly though, I wouldn't be in a relationship though. I just,
bro. Let me tell you something. Yeah.
You know, it depends on what she provides for me.
That's why there's a fine line with honesty, right? You start to see it because you first say like, okay, I don't mind the numbers, be honest, but
right. There's a whole nother.
It's like you gonna get cut.
Right. To a virgin, 5 could be somebody's
I'm just be a virgin, you know? Everybody. I had 2 sex parties my whole life, 2.
That's what's up.
I was 12 and then yesterday.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. Wait, I'm just talking.
We did not need to know all that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm scrupulous.
I can't even spell scrupulous. I'm gonna be honest with you.
What's that, Rashid?
Not the 12.
I just being crazy.
I know you being crazy.
You told me to be wild tonight.
I understand. I told you to be wild, but there are some things that are over wild and like those and that
over wild.
That's actually some actual like real life stuff that happens.
Exactly. Case in point. Okay, so.
She's a 2-time virgin at 12 and like
yesterday.
Yesterday.
Exactly. Check this out. Your jealous lover asks you if his or her very attractive roommate has ever come on to you. Right? The roommate has, but you declined it, right? Oh. Do you tell the truth?
But I already lied. So I
lied already.
Do I tell the truth after I lied?
Say the truth.
Decline. You declined it.
Do I decline?
You declined it. Yeah, the other person came on to you, right? And then you was cool. You like, okay, I'm good. Mm-hmm. But when the roommate come and press you about it, do you tell the truth?
I mean, that's where the truth got to come out. Personally, I'm gonna have to because it's gonna be some hands thrown and all that. I'm gonna just tell the truth.
I mean, like in my opinion, like the truth gonna come to light anyway. So you might as well just own up to your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Dragging anything out has never really worked out for nobody.
You're just dragging it out.
Yeah, it doesn't really work. It lasts. It's fun. It's kinky, but it doesn't really. It don't work out.
Mr. Rashad Turner is in the building, Miss Jackie.
It turns out, hello, what's up, you? Mr. Turner. I think we got some more headphones here too. We got a lot of headphones now. We the headphone queens now. And kings. I don't know about those jealous lovers. What do you guys think? I just think.
Yeah, man, that depending on the nature of that person. Like, man, if that person's violent, don't tell them nothing. You crazy? You know what's about to happen.
If you wake up and your dick come up missing, I mean, shit, that's on you, man.
You running the other record? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna read a question, but y'all questions are more interesting and juicy. This is
get
funny.
Another one.
This is funny.
Yeah, can I get another one?
Of course.
No.
King.
Yeah.
Can we all get new ones?
Of course.
Nah, this ain't funny. What's this?
You can read it out loud to the whole class.
Nah, that's corny.
Okay, get all the corny ones over here. All the whack ones I'll take and put them to the side. We won't do those again.
Oh, this is funny. Oh, Rashad, you got one? Okay. All right, so. Okay, this is funny. I'll read it. So it says, you're on vacation and you meet people you'll probably never see again.
Okay.
Do you make up stories about your life and background to appear more interesting to them?
Yep.
Nah, I'm not doing that, man. I'm gonna keep it 100, man. Yeah, cause nowadays people got.
You ain't gonna see him again.
People got Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what was his name? Oh, yeah. Let's look at us, see if you really about that life.
About that life.
About to get caught. Get caught up. That's embarrassing. Yeah, you gotta keep it real.
What are you thinking, Delby?
Yeah, you just gotta.
Oh my God, you guys and your scruples! I swear.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on.
We're well behaved.
Got another question? And you got the.
Rashad, you want to read yours?
Yeah.
You just came on.
I got the microphone.
Say,
Go give him the microphone, you man.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
say, you're a young executive. Many members of top management in your company belongs to a swanky country club. Do you overextend yourself financially to join the club?
Hell no, I'm not gonna do that for nobody.
Fuck that club.
Nico, what you gonna do with the club?
I'm not gonna put
Like I said, fuck that club, my man.
I'm not gonna-
Yeah, niggas gonna have to survive on their own. Fuck it. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna put myself in debt just to
Right.
No.
Yeah, no.
You're not doing it, Rashid?
No.
No? What about you, Queen?
Yeah, I'd say no.
He's like, nah. I
Build
don't
my
think
own
so.
thing, like build my own business. or
Oh
something.
my God.
Yeah. No.
Oh man, it's about
Okay.
that time.
You got it.
We gotta move on to the next
gotta
game.
move on.
Can we cue the music and then we'll get started?
We gotta get the cameras
All right, all
regrouped.
right, all right.
Yes,
all
sir.
right.
We're back on an episode of Battle of the Sexes. Today we're gonna do Team 1 and Team 2. Okay, and the first game we're gonna play is called Hard Words to Spell. Hard Words to Spell. And the reason we're starting with this game is because we didn't get a chance to get to it. Okay, so if I could please have y'all stand up. We'll have Delmi and Nico on Team 1, and we'll have Rashad and Anthony on Team 2, okay? Yeah, y'all can take off the headphones and stand on the opposite sides of this board right behind you. Alright, cool. Scoot the chairs in after y'all done it. Getting up, appreciate it. Woo. Let's go. Oh man, we'll see who wins. Team 1 or Team 2? You're on Demi's team. Alright, cool. You have to stand up. Yes. Okay. Let's start with Team 1. The time. We need the time. Okay, so usually when we have this game, it's the guys versus the women, but this time we're just doing teams. So what we'll do with since it's just two, everyone is going to get a chance to hit the board. Usually we would just have one person on the board the whole game, but this time everybody got to participate. Okay, cool. So the first game that we're going to play is called Hard Words to Spell. You have how many times we giving them? Let's give them 30 seconds.
You want to give him 30 seconds?
30 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, 30 seconds to spell a word. I'll give you a word and you have to spell it. You have 30 seconds to spell it. Okay, if you miss it, you just miss it and we move on to the next word. Okay. Are you got 30 seconds ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Team 1. Team 1, which is Delmy and Nico. You got a team 1. Okay. Your first word is tourist. A tourist. Yes, like I'm going on a trip. Tourist. Yes, just write it on the board. Okay, great. They got it. Okay, the word tourist is spelled Tourist. That's correct. Okay, cool. Let's put you can put a point on it. All right, cool. Team 2, y'all ready? Team 2, y'all ready? Who's gonna write them? Okay, give them the marker. I believe y'all got the marker. Okay, team 2. Your first word is paranormal. Paranormal. You got 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Paranormal. Paranormal.
4, 3, 2.
Paranormal is spelled
Already wrong.
P-A-R-A-N-O-R-M-A-L. Next word for the next team. Your word is plateau. Plateau. Plateau is spelled P-L-A-T-E-A-U. All right, cool. Team 2, your second word is, we ready on the timer?
And ready.
February. February.
That's a month.
This is one of the hardest months to spell. Yes, you absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, you can spell. Y'all on the same team. Yeah.
Yes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
February. Time. February is spelled F-E-B-R-U-A-R-Y. Did they get it right?
No, they did not.
Wow. Okay. Moving on to the next word. Team 1. Your word is parachute. Parachute. Parachute.
Okay. As much as I've had to.
Don't worry, Team 2. Y'all got a chance to come back. Parachute is spelled P-A-R-A-C-H-U-T-E. Man, wow, they kicking butt. All right. Team 2. Your word is necessity. Necessity.
It's the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Don't worry about the struggles in your life.
Oh, this is a struggle because they just got the NE. They just got the NE. 16 seconds left on the clock. Team 2. What are you gonna do?
Necessities of life. 8, 7, 6, 5.
Necessity. Y'all done? Okay. Necessity is spelled N-E-C-E-S-S-I-T-Y.
If you took off a C and made.
Did they spell it right?
No, they did not.
No.
Put 2 C's.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Team 1. Your next word is seesaw. Seesaw. Seesaw.
Oh, seesaw. Seesaw, like.
Word is. Are they done? Are y'all done? Word is S-E-E-S-A-W.
Like C. Like C.
Seesaw.
C. So.
Okay.
No.
Oh, I thought it was like sea, like the ocean.
No.
Not sea salt.
No, like C.
That's sea salt.
Like C, as in I can see you.
then salt. And then I'm gonna
Team 2. Team 2. Your next word is banquet. 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 Team 2, banquet.
Oh, banquet. Oh, that's like easy, huh?
I love this game.
Okay.
Y'all done?
That's right.
Banquet
They got a point.
is spelled B-A-N-Q-U-E-T.
I got a point.
Wow.
So mad about this.
Final word. Final word.
Harold
Team
Noel.
1. Your final word is abduction. Abduction.
If you saw a nope, you know what an abduction is.
How much? Y'all ready? Abduction is spelled A-B-D-U-C-T-I-O-N.
Correct.
Yep, that's correct. Team 2. Final word. Final word is Madagascar.
Oh, okay.
Madagascar.
Just don't give me a point.
That's not hard. I've seen the cartoon movie.
Just because you see the cartoon, don't mean you know.
Madagascar? Madagascar.
Yeah, just because you seen the movie.
Oh, he on fire though. He on fire. How much time left? How much time left? Madagascar.
Yeah.
Okay, Madagascar. It's spelled M-A-D-A-G-A-S-C-A-R.
Okay, he got it.
Yes, let's go. Let's go. Y'all got the 3. So how many did y'all get? No.
It's 4-2.
Oh, so y'all got to. Okay, yeah. So team 1, they won the game. Okay. Okay. So the next game we're gonna play. Please erase the board. The next game we're gonna play is called Describe. One person will get a list. Miss Jackie, I think we need some of the whites, Miss Jackie.
Okay, you got it. I got it.
Okay. Nah, the board is sensitive. We got a white coming. Listen, the next game is called Describe. One person will get a list of words and you have to describe it to your partner and they have to get it right. You don't have to draw it, you just have to get it right. Every time you get it right, you mark a point down, okay? So, from the team, y'all decide who wants to get the list. Who's gonna be the one describing?
How much time are we going?
How you want time? You want to give them? They got a total of 5 words. Give them a minute. Who's gonna describe it? You can't look. Okay, don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Lord have mercy.
Hold on.
All right.
Hold on, what's the word?
Can you have something real quick?
Why is it?
Nope. Rashid, you can't say it out loud, my brother.
Okay, let's see.
Replace it. And then, okay. While he's working on y'all list, who's gonna describe it? Is anyone gonna describe it? Without saying the word.
Without saying the word?
You can't slap and see the list. You got a word? I mean, Rashid, how we looking?
We can use this word right here. If it's not already used.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Right.
Okay, now come here. Okay, so. All right, cool. So team 2 lost. They go first. That's new. Okay. You have a minute to get this right.
Oh, wait, can I draw?
No, you can't draw it. You just got to describe it to him. You got to get it right. Okay? Okay. Yeah, you can stand away, back up away from him. Okay, yeah. Y'all ready, team 2? Here we go. And go.
All right. First one is it's a show with a bunch of women and they be arguing and fighting over ratchet. Housewives?
Give him the marker. Give him the marker.
Housewives? Close, it's in that genre. They all just be arguing, fighting. Bad Girls Club? Close, it's a bunch of rappers.
40 seconds. 40 seconds.
Oh, Love and Hip Hop. Yeah, alright.
Mark a point. Mark a point.
The Rock. The Undertaker. John Cena. Dang, The Rock wrestler.
Yeah. Good job. Let's go, Team 2. Let's go. 20 seconds left.
Will Smith? No. Chris Rock? No. Somebody in that party. Who did Will slap Chris Rock? Jack the Pick. Okay.
Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Zero. Zodiac. No more.
No, okay. How many points y'all got? 3. Okay.
So what was the other?
Okay, Delmy, y'all ready? Now stand back, please. Stand back, Delmy. Stand back. Okay, yeah.
She's like, come close.
Okay, he can't see that list. He cannot see that list. Okay, y'all ready? Okay, go. Good job. Wow, that was a good one. Wow. That was...
Another website, a lot of women go on there and
How much time left? Oh wow, they got 30 seconds left. Oh, careful. Okay.
Oh shit, Kevin Samuels.
Wow.
And then the last one is
What the fuck? This dude is a genius. Good job. I love Battle of the Sexes. Good job, Nico. Good job. Okay.
How did he get that?
I don't know how he get that. Yo, that's crazy. Okay, moving on to the next game. Miss Jackie, how you feel, Miss Jackie? Okay.
Times on the POJ
We're moving on
show.
to the next game. The next game will be a battle of Connect Four.
What? Not Connect Four. What? Connect Four.
If you sing paranormal activity, you better spell paranormal. All good, man. All good. Oh man, but that shit funny though.
That was hilarious. I know. Hey, Lord, having a good time.
Hey,
Wu-Tang.
Delmy up here.
Delmy
versus Anthony.
Yeah, I would just put all the music.
Delmy versus Anthony. Okay.
This is the second time, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
Hold on. Before we move on, do we have any callers? Anybody on the line? Anybody logged in?
Yeah.
With a comment? Anybody in the comment section?
Let me go to Facebook.
Okay.
I think we're good. Let's go to Facebook. YouTube, we're going strong. Let's see what's happening on Facebook. I think we're good.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Delmy versus Anthony. Battle will Connect 4. This is the second time we didn't have this game. And let's go. Let's get started.
Okay.
Yes, between y'all two, y'all decide who y'all want to go first.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, check it.
Yeah, that's how Connect 4 works. Have you never played Connect 4?
Okay.
So you won. Yeah, you won.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Let's go. Last time your commentary was amazing, Rashid.
And now,
So,
ready?
So now, ladies and gentlemen, we are back
I'm
here
Blue A.
with
Casey.
another
What's
game
going
of Connect 4. So let's see what's going to happen here with these contestants here. So now, let's see what Red is going to do here today. Okay, So they are literally stacking on top of each other. It is going like a 10-car pileup right now. Let's see what happens.
You can only, what's the rule? You can only win across, right?
Yeah, Fagamama, you can only win Fagamama
Diagonal.
straight across or diagonal or straight up. Fagamama, that's how you win the game.
You can win. 3 ways you can win, right? Straight up,
Yep.
to the side, and to the other side.
Uh-huh.
Wow. They're going, yeah, Anthony is not thinking about his moves. He's just playing. Right.
Nah, oh, wait. Oh.
That's a cool setup right there. Can the people hear us with the music?
Yes, they can hear us right now. But but oh man, Anthony kind of just like, oh wait, he's thinking moves ahead, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he is. But let's see if he can actually put things more into perspective. And wait. Oh, and that is game. And instead of Connect 4, ladies and gentlemen, we have Connect 5. He got the extra point for that.
All right, break them out. And let's get Nico versus Rashad.
All right, ladies and
Nico
gentlemen.
versus Rashad.
This is once again a very intense game of Connect 4. Now, Fagamama, we've already played this game last time, but will the results be very different? Can they make the comeback, ladies and gentlemen? Now, we're already starting off fast pace. They are going at it left and right. Now then, I never seen this type of strategy before. Okay, so now he has blocked him at the intersection. But now, is he willing to learn a lesson? Now, we are all going through this as we are at a lesson. Now, oh wait, he is making fast progression.
Who's moving faster, Anthony or
They both moving fast right now. They both moving fast, but man, I see the strategies developing, and that's all I can say right now because Lord Almighty, they are going at high speed. And that is the game.
Wins. Team 2 takes that round. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Team 2 takes that game. So we got one more game to play, and Team 2 can tie it all up. And that game is Jenga.
And literally, the game of Connect 4 is always about thinking ahead of your opponent, making them move in places that they don't want to move, but to make them think that you're doing something else while being blissfully unaware of their moves. This is the game of Connect 4. Do not worry about my commentary. Don't worry, it is not so scary. Just be wary of what I entail, because Connect 4 can turn into your own personal hell.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, everyone, battle of the sexes. Last game of the night.
What?
Last game of the night, everyone. Jenga. Now this was gonna be the difference.
Okay.
So the last time we played Jenga for the first time, we had one person going against the other person the whole game.
Oh, they did.
So for this one,
It was a one-on-one.
yeah, it was a one-on-one.
And it was
This
going
one,
down to the wire.
we're gonna take turns. So one person is gonna go on one team, and then the other person is gonna go on the next team. Okay.
Y'all let them be taking turns.
So it's gonna be like a 1-1-1-1.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Basically
So
going back and forth.
back and forth. And of course, y'all know how Jenga works. The first person to break the whole building loses. Okay? All right, so whoever wants to go up first, let's step up first. Okay, so we had Delmi versus Rashad. Rashad, step up. All right, here we go.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are now back here with the Jenga commentary. So, now, as you probably noticed, that y'all cannot smell the wood that is on those Jenga pieces, but that is some fresh wood. That is some fresh wood. Pause.
Smell the wood. Paul.
Good job.
Now then, wait a minute, wait. You cannot just take the piece off. You have to put it on top. That is the rule of Jenga. So you take that piece and put it on top. Now you continue what you were supposed to do.
Got it.
All right, let's get
Yes,
Nico up there.
yes. It is now your turn to play Jenga. So let's see, what is he going to do? He is going to take it near the middle. Oh wait, that piece is very wiggly. Wiggle. And he got it right out of that tight little spot. OG Bobby Johnson.
Make room for the ninja. Come on.
Wait a minute, hold on. He make way for the ninja, and he is out here performing like a ninja with that. Oh wait, hold on. What is she trying to do? Trying to do that same style? Oh wait a minute, she's the copycat ninja. Here we go.
Good job, baby.
All right.
Right. Hey.
She got her own little jinchuriki. Let's go. So now then, we are now getting down. Okay, we are taking away the middle of the bases. So now
Good
we
job,
have,
Rashad. Let's go.
Nice.
Let's go, Rashad.
so now as y'all see
With
here,
the hat tipped in like tip.
You see him?
back on mama,
You on the side.
that foundation is going to be a little shaky, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh man.
It's going to be a little shaky, but man, he is out
Shaky
here
ground.
taking away that middle foundation, which honestly, it is a great strategy to actually employ. Mostly for the fact of, when you take away the middle, then you make them dribble, and that dribble is going to be them Jenga pieces falling apart. Yes, I'm speaking nonsense right now. Do not mind me. So now,
Right? It's like, what's going on?
we are now in the Ultimate Games.
Oh man, he filming himself doing it. Come on, that's how much confidence he got.
Oh, Jenga, back over.
He filmed himself doing it.
We are out here. Oh no, he is taking away from the base. It's all about that base. No treble. It's all about that base. No treble.
I never seen no one film it as they doing it. Damn, that's confident.
World
man.
star.
Wow, that's confident.
All right, so now wait a minute. He is going.
Oh!
And and T2 has came up with the very magnificent upset.
Oh no.
Ladies and gentlemen, my God.
I know, right? Oh my goodness gracious.
That was a fantabulous game. If I do say so myself, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh wait, hold on. I made a mistake.
What happened, Rashid?
All right, so now back in my mind.
Well, guys, we've had some exciting times here on the Poetry
That is
Justice
what
Show.
you call a very intense game.
That was pretty intense. I can't believe it. That one went by. That last game we did, remember that? That went on forever. Remember that when we did it before?
Oh yes, because they were going tit for tat, script.
It was wild.
Going tit for tat, script for scrap, this or that, and next thing you know, it took them all the way to the end of the show, and then next thing you know, someone was on their back. No, on their back, as in they were in despair, as in like they did all that time, all that energy, and then it took one mistake, but they stacked that Jenga pretty high.
I know.
All the way up to the sky, and then they felt like Icarus.
Oh my gosh. So what are you guys feeling right now? Y'all doing good? Yeah, it's a little invigorating, huh? It's so different. So, my God. You can put your headphones back on if you guys want to. We went through that pretty quick, Chief.
Yeah.
Lord Rocker, did you have anything in particular? Because we can just do some chit-chatting tonight. You know what I'm saying? Just some fun talk, grown talk. What's on your mind right now, Anthony? Rashid, get us a new track on that.
Everything is good. I feel good. I feel very good. I'm here with my melanated people. Everybody look good. Everybody look great. You know what I'm saying? I hope more people come.
Yeah.
I will hope to be back.
Of course.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. Hello, King. Good to see you again. Awesome. I just have a question. When you think about the current affairs and we think about the state of the world and everything that's going on right now, I just kind of was just going to throw out one current event and just to see what the panel thought. Has anyone heard anything about the federal government going into the ex-president's home down in Florida in Mar-a-Lago and raiding that and the warrant and all of that on Monday? What did let's chop it up a little bit. Rusty, can you give us the backstory on that?
Okay, so basically the actual I believe it was the CIA that were working together with the FBI to actually investigate Trump in like a couple of his estates, because apparently there have been some documents that have gone missing, and those are actual very important government documents back in Mama that, if given to the wrong hands, can actually compromise the actual American system.
Wow.
To be more specific, they had raided one of his spots, which was, I believe, called Mar-a-Lago, in search of, in which they took away some boxes.
And I understand in those boxes there was a lot of confidential information
Right.
that he was not supposed to take.
Some presidential records.
And claimed that he had de-escalated it in terms of priorities.
It's either some presidential records. No, sorry, it's not presidential records. Those are government records.
Right,
Like private government secrets, things that can honestly be sold to our enemies, more particularly Russia, and could actually put America at risk. Like, say for example, some miscellaneous missile launch codes, some secrets about certain somebody that's like in our American political system. Like treasure map, basically just like stuff like that. That's like.
Do you guys think that there will be justice? How far do you think the Justice Department will go? Do you think, because there's been a lot of opposition coming out of the Trump camp saying that, oh no, this is just no big deal. He had permission to do it. It's really not that big of a deal. What do you think, Anthony? Do you think this is a big deal? What's your opinion?
I don't really
Watch it.
I didn't even know about any of this. Yeah, I'm not really into the politics, especially when it's a Trump narrative. No, I'm just not into it.
But I'm thinking, is the narrative changing? And that's the only reason. We went throughout his whole presidency and didn't discuss him very much. But I'm just wondering now, will the criminal, that's where I'm thinking Poetry of Justice show, right? What does justice mean to us? And I respect that, Anthony, but I'm just thinking are the feds really not playing with this fool? You see what I'm saying? Because usually when the feds come, the narrative is already written on the federal agent side. Usually the feds don't even come in until they know they got you. Until they know they got a nice chunk of that in their hands before they even come to the spizot. So to just come in full force on Monday, you know what I'm saying? I just was wondering, will we see justice?
Right, we should. Hopefully we could. I'm sorry to cut you off. To answer the question, I would hope to see some type of change in that system. They're not really for us. So, hopefully we get some type of change.
Yeah.
Right, and so just to give just a bit more of a clarification onto the severity of basically Trump, because as we know, Biden hasn't been in office that long. He's only been in office, 2 years?
I don't know.
President
Maybe
Trump.
close to 2 years.
Yeah.
2
years too.
Yeah, close to 2 years. He has literally, those documents have been missing for 2 years. Just think about that.
And what he could have done already.
The damage that he could have done, the information that he could have sold to Moscow, which coincidentally could have led to the Moscow attack on Ukraine. We don't know the unprecedented consequences that President Trump may have put on people because of his negligence because now the FBI, they took 11 sets of classified material from Trump's Mar-a-Lago house while investigating possible Espionage Act.
That's what I'm saying. Espionage. Come on now.
So
those are big crimes. Those are huge crimes.
So the property receipt, which was also released on Friday from Trump's Mar-a-Lago home, shows that some of the materials recovered were marked as top secret SCI, one of the highest levels of classification. The search warrant identified 3 federal crimes that the the Justice Department is looking at as part of this investigation: violations of the Espionage Act, obstruction of justice, and criminal handling of government records. Now, for those that do not know, the Espionage Act was brought into effect in 1917. It's a federal law enacted in June 15, 1917, shortly after the United States entered World War I. It is amended numerous times.
Listen to that.
Over the years. It was originally found in Title 50 of the U.S. Code, but is now found under Title 18. So what the Espionage Act, it is intended to prohibit interference with military operations or recruitment, to prevent insubordination in the military, and to prevent the support of United States enemies during wartime. In 1919, the Supreme Court of the United States unanimously ruled through Smith versus United States that the act did not violate the freedom of speech of those.
So did he violate these things, Rashid? I hear what you're saying about the Espionage Act and all of that, but will we see justice? You know what I mean?
I think it's like a step to the right direction, I feel, because they're bringing it to light.
Correct.
But he's gotten away with so much already. I just feel because they caught him.
Right.
And now it looks really clear that you have classified documents.
And espionage.
Like, there should be some type of accountability.
Right.
I mean, I think at the end of the day, that's what they're pressing for. Mostly because he's already been saying, as you've probably heard, that he wants to run again in 2024.
Right.
This could actually prevent him from doing so.
That's good news.
Because...
That's the only reason why I brought it to the table.
Mostly because there are laws that actually prevent a federal criminal from actually running for presidency. Because he served one term, which is 4 years. He's technically eligible to serve another term. He's eligible to run for another term. Albeit, if you are convicted of a crime, especially on the federal level, you are no longer eligible to run for president.
So hopefully, we'll see. We'll see what's cracking.
Yeah, Woman, this will be a literal...
We'll give it a little time. Only time until. I don't know. We'll see what's cracking. Right. Going off with the head. What does the word justice mean to you, Anthony?
Justice? When I hear justice, I think like Superman or Captain America, Spider-Man, and what they stand for. You know, with great power comes great responsibility. I feel like in reality they've turned a slavery system and covered it up as justice, in my opinion. I mean, I don't feel like, you know, I'm not too into the whole I mean, I'm aware of what it is and how against us it is, but I mean, we hope for it to get better, but it just gets worse. And hopefully this demonstrates it getting better, because if it demonstrates it getting worse, then I mean, hey, we truly are in the last days.
Right? Well, that's another take on it, right?
I think honestly, if no justice is served, if he is actually able to like get away with this,
right?
People say that the January 6th riots were bad, right? Right in the Capitol.
Right.
I know.
He's got links to that. They're saying that they're
and so there could actually be more things to come if he is not forced to be held accountable for his action. I mean, you found 11 sets of classified documents. Like, that on its own is criminal in itself, because it's like, why are you taking classified documents home with you?
Right, that's something that should stick.
Yeah, right.
Classified.
That's CIA classified document that's supposed to be with the CIA within the bounds of the White House or the Pentagon. That's what that's supposed to be. So the fact that you walked out of the White House, unbeknownst to anybody, with those documents, one, that's scary in its own, because one, that lets you know that a president at like any time, any president, back in my if you are not looking for it, they can walk out with a lot of classified information right under your nose, and you would not know a thing about it.
Makes me think about betrayal. When you think of what does the word betrayal mean to you? How do you handle betrayal, Nico?
Betrayal, it's kind of like a pain in your heart. You know what I'm saying? Like someone like stabbed you with an open wound, like in your chest. Like betrayal, like it never comes from an enemy. It always comes from the people you love the most.
Right.
And I know what it's like to get betrayed. You know, so I kind of like choose and pick like who gets to be in my circle, who doesn't be in my circle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like betrayal, like and love, they kind of like correlate, because like I said, it doesn't come from an enemy or a villain at all. It always comes from the people like you least expect it from.
That's so true. What about you, Shaj? Betrayal. How do you handle betrayal? Have you had in any situation?
Oh yeah, pretty much. That's gonna always be a daily challenge. So I mostly go to like one's measures. So everybody's measures of the way they receive or take something is different. And you kind of look at the behavior, and what make everything right is the majority of behavior in a sense. So it's sort of like to one's measure. So people should have like common sense of non-betrayal at all, because it's like it's not even a positive thought. So it's kind of hard to even do it. So I pretty much stay away from it.
Yeah, stay away from the type. What about you, Queen? Betrayal.
I mean, betrayal is just, I think, it's a part of life, you know,
Right.
how I see it. Like, everyone has went through betrayal. Sometimes you would betray someone, you know, in some
I said I was
sense.
going to ask you about the reverse side of it. I was going to bring that up.
Side. It's
Yeah.
easy to kind of talk about just going through experiencing betrayal, but what about when you know, betray someone or betray their trust that they've given you?
What about you, Nico? What are you thinking when you hear that about the flip side? If somebody, you are the betrayer.
Like,
Right.
oh, I'm the betrayer.
Yes.
Oh yeah, like guess I'm the villain then. No, I'm playing. no, I'm just playing. But yeah, like it all like two sides of the like different coin. You know what I'm saying? Like you can either be the betrayer or the one that gets betrayed. And then like sometimes like in the past, like I did like a betray. Like I'm not the most perfect human being of all time. You know what I'm saying? We're all not perfect. Everybody in this room is not perfect. So we all mess up. We all make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? It's about like your redemption. That's what I think. Like because everyone fucks up. Like we all make mistakes, but it's about like the aftermath. Meaning like what are you gonna do to like redeem yourself? You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yes. Please, Anthony.
Well, I wanted to say betrayal is treachery. It's definitely an ignition of war. It's an indication of war. It's definitely something that was premeditated. When you betray somebody, it doesn't just happen. It's something that, you know, spirals into a lot of events that are usually the outcome is negative or bad. You know, that's how war starts and stuff like that. There's no trust. There's jealousy. A lot of things come into betrayal. Yes.
What about you, Yahim? How are you tonight, King?
Doing excellent. Thank you for asking.
Okay, you can come share my mic with me if you want to. We can do your headphones over here. What about betrayal? What does that word mean to you? Have you seen that or experienced it on either side?
Definitely. It's crazy, just like my man said, as far as how you're supposed to react towards that. Everything happens for a reason.
It does.
The accumulation of understanding at this point in time, somebody's decided to do this to you. You put them in that position with this power.
Right.
And you've not really asked for it, but at the position that you're in right now, God's giving it to you. You feel me? It's give and take.
I'm going deep. Burr. I was going to ask, what about the betrayal? So now the betrayal has happened, right? In this situation, we're going to talk about, you know, from a narrative perspective, the betrayal has happened. We all in this situation have been betrayed. In this situation right now, we've all been betrayed. We know what happened. Now we know all the specifics, like you were saying, premeditated sometimes, if you will, Anthony, and so forth.
Yes,
so my point is, now that we've been betrayed, how do we handle that? Is it okay to seek satisfaction?
Revenge?
Satisfaction.
Can you elaborate?
Yeah. I'm just doing word semantics, Anthony, by all means. But yes, King. What are you thinking, Nico?
Yeah, cause like I said, can you elaborate on satisfaction? Like you said, is like not revenge, or like?
I mean, revenge could be a form of satisfaction for someone.
Oh yeah. That's all I was about to say.
Are you just gonna put it this way? Are we gonna just let that shit ride? You've been betrayed. Now you heard with all that. Are we gonna just let that shit ride?
Yeah, actually, I'm the type of person that's like, hey man, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have to get my revenge one way or another. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the first person to like hold a grudge against somebody the most, because I like love too hard, like especially when it comes to a friend or a relationship.
Yeah.
Like,
I see you. Like, yeah.
I'm gonna catch your ass when I see you in the bathroom. I was like,
scruples. What are you thinking, Yaheem? What do you think about justice? Right, it's part of justice. It's balance. It's satisfaction. It's a little payback. I'm thinking. What do you think, Yaheem? Is it Anthony?
Unfortunately, as amazing as that feels in time being most of the time, it's a soul prison. I learned that from that phrase from watching this show on Netflix. It's an amazing show called Midnight Gospel. Right?
Okay.
And it's basically to where you will keep repeating the same exact instances. You'll have the same supervillains in your life until you change.
So.
You feel me? Until you gain more in yourself to be able to defeat these villains. So if she betrayed you, bro, like I said, it's a reflection. She's a reflection of you. Life, this is all a simulation. It's just programmed into what you need best for right now for you to be able to be that best.
Got it.
Somebody's getting betrayed every relationship. Some woman is getting cheated on everybody she's with. And it's like, you can't really say it's your fault, but at the same time.
So do you think it's a law of attraction concept?
Absolutely. That's still only a third or half of the equation. The faith with the works part. You feel me? What are you now doing in this mind state?
Got it.
You got 3 realms that you can exist on. You got the physical, the mental, and the spiritual.
Okay.
You put negativity into any one of these, you can expect for at least 1/3 of your equation to be off.
What are you thinking about that, Rashad? Betrayal, and what are we doing? You gonna just let it go? Which is
pretty much. I always have to work on revenge already, and then that's why I set it's up to one's measure, and then people should know right from wrong when they do see majority. And I think like justice and betrayal is like one of my it's just one of my favorite stories in the Bible. Is just pretty much where the king had to decide, you know, who baby it was, and the lady said cut it in half, and it's like betrayal, justice, it's like all of that, like kind of in one story. And it was like, what could you do in that situation? Like, what could that lady do in the sense of her baby being taken away and her baby got to be cut in half? And it's like, well, I don't want my baby to be cut in half. So the king's like, oh shoot, what mother gonna want their baby cut in half? You know, so how was that lady gonna get necessarily her justice in a sense? She would have to catch her outside. Right. But the king didn't necessarily like the wisdom spoke. He got it forward, so it's sort of like you always gotta rock mind, body, and soul. And the body goes 3 different. It's color, it's energy, and then you gotta balance it all out. And you gotta know the betrayal or what you're gonna do in a sense that if it does happen, you gotta be already up to know like what you're gonna do before it happens.
Right.
You know, so if you prepare your mind that way and think of mind, body, and soul, like that betrayal, it's gonna come easy. Like you'll be able to deal with it a lot easier. It's just gonna be a jab or an uppercut. So
you don't stop. Thank you, Rashad. What about you? I'm sorry, I saw your hand, Anthony.
Anthony.
Yes, sir. I saw your hand.
Oh, I thought you said, what's your name?
No, I said I saw your hand. No, God, no. Heck no. No, wait.
Okay, so my thing on revenge, okay. All right. I've struggled with revenge, right? I've gotten revenge and I felt guilty and stuff like that. I've actually, guilt is a MF. That's something that I don't deal with. You know, God allows you to feel guilty and he allows you to feel conviction when you know that you shouldn't, because at the end of the day, vengeance is God's. That's why vengeance is his. What point does it make for me to get the last laugh when all I'm doing is racking up that sin? You know, like being all honest and stuff like that.
Yes.
So it depends on what it is. If it's a relationship, there's no need to get revenge. If I got cheated on, forget it. I'm not finna cheat on you back. I'm finna end it.
I'm just finna go.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because it is, when you look at pain and stuff like that, that's an upgrade for life. You know, so there's no point in getting revenge, personally.
Tell me, Queen, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I kind of just think that, like, as long as you have a concept to just, like, if you are betrayed, that's like a journey. I think it just opens up like a healing journey for yourself.
Right.
Whether maybe that journey does include you want to do the same thing to that person, but then you're going to realize it's not going to really fulfill you morally, you know, because if you have like a moral compass, I just think the correct way to just look at it is just like a healing journey.
Yes.
You might punch him, you know, you might want to slap him, but then you're going to learn from it. You're going to see it's not really beneficial. So I just look at it more like opening like a journey to healing and forgiving and moving on from that betrayal.
I like that. What about you, Nico?
Yeah, because like I do like want to pick up on what you said, like, because sometimes like when you get like revenge, it's like, oh damn, like was it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Like type shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes like you have like a guilty conscience, or you can just like heal, move on from it. Like that's what I have a big time like struggling with, like healing and moving on. You know what I'm saying? Because like I told you earlier, like I hold grudges a lot. So it's all like a healing process, or like seek therapy or something, you know what I'm saying, instead of just like dwelling in your own like failures and sorrow, you know what I'm saying?
Because that gets into nobody anywhere.
That's a big deal to seek therapy, because a lot of people are afraid, or they think that they'll be labeled a certain way just for having therapy. I have a therapist, a counselor, and I seek anger management. That's fine. I need it. I definitely need it. I'm not ashamed to say I do. But before I was receiving these things, it was hard for me to hold a grudge. I mean, it was easy for me to hold a grudge. And I became sick. I became fixated on getting this person back and stuff like that. Like, it's really not worth it when you really trust God the way you would, like, your parent, if you were to lean back and trust him to catch you. If you were to trust God like that, like, you would already know they'll be taken care of. Like, God gonna handle my life way. You know, like, that's how I
golly. Okay, let's put it out there. Law of attraction, Yahim. Right? Mind, body, and spirit. Spiritually, and when you put those energies out there, right, that manifest in the universe and alignment, synchronicities, is it allowable to use your supernatural powers to request this is your hand, you're using your supernatural for that vibration, seeking justice and balance, right? Because we talked about that journey, right? So if it's not you in the physical doing it, and you're requesting energies from the spiritual realm, just to help you out a little bit, just to bring a little bit of justice, if it's meant to be, because if it's not meant to be, Yahim, it would be unsuccessful.
Right.
So the thing here, we're talking about the attempt and perhaps the intent. I see you, Yahim. What are you thinking about that? We're talking from a spiritual level, so we ain't in there just getting it in and tearing up people's cars or personal items or going through, and I'm finna go on social media and trash you and put up some revenge porn and none of that. None of that, because that does happen on the straight real. That's that shit. We ain't doing that. We're gonna take it, like you say, we're gonna take it up a notch. We're gonna take it to a different level. And you got your personal relationship with the Lord, and you got your personal relationship with your spirit guides and your angels and yourself. It working through therapy, right? Straight real.
Right.
Can we do that? What, Yahim? Talk to me, King.
All right. Again, I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
No, don't be the bearer. This is what it's all about.
Unfortunately, yes, you can. However, most people are not qualified or ready for that type of power.
Got it.
With great power comes even greater responsibility beyond. If you can tap into these realms, let's take for a specific example.
No, I didn't even know. I'm so sorry. No, what time is it, Rashid?
It's 7:59.
It's 8:01 for real?
No.
We got 1 minute. Come on. I'm sorry, King.
I know y'all good. If like a witch, for example, if you're a Wiccan, I'm just talking about the actual evil, tapping into these realms to do these different black magic spells. You are absorbing and accumulating this negative energy on every dimension that you exist on, depending on the dimension of which the power that you pull it from.
Got it.
You feel me? You can be, now we take a normal Christian going to church and somebody just killed one of their family members and you can be praying to God, what? That they do what to this person? That goes against everything you believe in.
Right.
There's no real way to seek vengeance spiritually without being, just like my brother said earlier, God. Vengeance is God's. You have to be at the level where you can judge.
You're better off. I'm sorry to cut you. I want to piggyback on what you said. You better off praying for them to be better person. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the best form of vengeance, is making sure that they don't hurt anyone else the way that they
you were
hurt
hurt.
you and you understood, because they made the next person they hurt may not understand the way you understood.
I had an amazing time tonight, but she's gonna kill me. We're out, got ready to go. Did you guys have a good time?
Yeah.
You gonna come back?
Amazing time. Thank you for having us.
God bless you so much, everyone.
for sure.
We're gonna have you all back. Lord Rock is the king, so
Yes,
you know
sir.
we're gonna make it happen. Legendary, and nobody can do it. I love you. Thank you.
Man, appreciate y'all for coming.
For sure, no problem.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, man.
Man, I love you. Do your thing. Appreciate you. And Natalie, go ahead. Ride. Salam Nation. Always.